Hello, everyone. Welcome to October 3rd, 2019. Winners and losers. TLT advances further to 52% in profit. So let's go to the numbers and charts. We had an exit today, a WABA. So let's go ahead and figure out WABAs. We'll go here to WABA, Walgreen. And Walgreen owed, we're in the Tigers account. Walgreen owned the Tigers 169. And now we're going to figure out what was our loss. And we're going to go back to September 1st to see if by chance it was done there. Nope. But it was. There it was. Bought at 279, out at 140, which is the 50% mark. So let's just do the numbers to make it official. 139, 2.79, and 49%. There you are. So what has now happened is that Tigers are owed 169. Walgreen will now increase in indebtedness. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, it was 139. So let's go ahead and clear that up. It was 139, correct, times 3 contracts at 100 shares each on the options contract, 417 plus 169 owed from before. We are now going to be at 586. This will move Walgreen into the middle of the losers list. Also, too, we'll be looking to getting into what we call puts. For those who don't understand options, you're renting the stock. So you're renting an apartment house. But the beauty of the apartment house is the value goes up, you get to participate in that profit. If profit goes down, then you lose. This is what happened to us here with Walgreen. But Walgreen now is entering in a nice little area where there's a strong possibility for a put. So if it qualifies to be a put, because I'll be checking others later, then we'll come back in on a put. And you can notice that we have 2 additional team members join the Tiger group. And they joined on the put side. Dominion, which is at break even, and Edison, which is minus 10%. So let's go to our leader, which is TLT. And as I remember, as if you've been following me, TLT is the bonds, and bonds is considered a safe haven for a down market, which is what we're entering to. And also recall, the Tigers are owed $105 from TLT to a 237 minus 105. That gives us about 132 profit, which would then mean that TLT will be removed from the losers list to the winner's circle. So we'll just keep an eye on it and keep at it. Our stop was moved up to midfield. We are in the midfield stop zone. We are past my magic number for the ROI to trigger that midfield. And now we're waiting to do, this would be a field goal. If we get stopped out here, there'll be a field goal. It would be something. It won't be as great because right there is where the 237 profit sitting at. But that said, we'll just keep an eye on this and look for an opportunity to get our field goal team down into scoring position. That said, let's move on to IYR. IYR is also considered a semi. It's not a perfect, but it's considered another semi in the field of, in the regard of a safe haven. People still need a place to live, which is rent. There are businesses who still rent factories, warehouses, offices. That's all real estate. People who own private toll roads, and it's real estate. And so that's income. So there we are. We're at 147. The Tigers are owed 743. So that is about a little under $600, I think. Yeah, just under a little under $600. It's a step in the right direction. Like I said in the past, we have these big nuts. We're not going to sweat winning the trade on the winning back all the money on the first trade on large amounts of indebtedness. We are going for the low-hanging fruit to do that for us. But when opportunity comes with these larger ones and we have the cash to do it, we get into it. Let's go ahead and close off WABA since they're finished. So there we are with IRR. So now moving on to the Dominion. And well, we're here again waiting for data to come up. So let's go ahead. Oh, there it is. Cool. Didn't have to take a pause. Okay, I don't like pauses because that means it disturbs. I'm doing this video live. You see what I do. You see what I'm doing, and I don't stop. I don't edit. If I mess up, even I know I went back and looked at my review, some of my videos. And said, oh shoot, I called off the wrong number, and I said something wrong here and something wrong there. It is what it is. I'm not going to. I'm not sugarcoating this. I'm showing it the way it is. This is the way that if you start investigating a trade school or a strategy school or even a trade course, watch out for them using old data. And what I mean by old data is like, we're here recording on October 3rd. I don't want you showing me something that, well, have you got into the market back on April? You would have made all this money. Well, you know what? Back in April, I didn't even know this existed unless it showed up in one way or another, either through reading, through analysis, through something that tells me, oh my goodness. Now you can see the doggies doing something downstairs. Who knows? All right, but this is a put on Dominion, and we have a nice downtrending. We have a nice little dip here on MACD. We have a nice little dip on stochastics, and the ATR is at $1. So there we are, and we're shooting for 314 on Dominion's payback. Closing off the team is Edison. Edison joined us this morning, and Edison is here. It was 442. And again, we're looking at a very good possibility of a down situation. We have our down arrows. We're cool. So we just wait it out. We can collect on 442. You know, all these guys are now all in the right direction. So the Tigers team is behind, but the Tigers team, which really something is that they have more opportunity in winning their positions than do the Alphas. Let's go to Alpha account, and there's Alpha. Alpha is literally like what? Well, I did do a Walgreen on put on Alpha, and you can see we're all in the basement. Now this is our 50% zone. So I'll talk to you about what I will do there when I get there. Let's start off with the team leader who's limping around on the field, and there it is. Now we did a strategy entry here that's called a hawk put. So that's a hawk put in, and there's 5 contracts in a Kelly allocation with a January expiration. It owes 595. It's right there. The Alpha Group. We were anticipating a 493 entry. What did we get it filled at? We got filled at 352. Not bad. I was anticipating a higher cost. So that's pretty cool. So what we do here is we go to our notes now and then change this to an AOC. AOC means actual cost. The actual cost is this trade price. So we'll come in here and we'll mark this down 352. So in the future, I don't have to keep going back in time when I get stopped out. We are looking at a 245. I'm going to have to adjust that to 50%. So let's go ahead and calculate that. So 3.52 and multiply it out. So it should be 175 should be our 50% stop. So that said, let's go ahead and find, and here's what we'll do. We'll come here, we'll come cancel replace order. This is the order ticket. This is what's going to really hurt if it's not done correctly. And I talked to Thinkorswim and I said, you know, guys, and I said, unfortunately, you're doing it wrong. You need to go to market. And now when I trigger market, for some reason, I'm not getting my stop. Let me see, stop market. Nope. Stop limit, back to stop limit. All right, it worked before, so I'm going to go with this, and then with the anticipation. Now there's this anticipation here, so let me get this guy out of the way first. We figured it was 175, and we're going to make that 180. So we're going to make it 180. Now what the stop limit means is that at 180, the real stop that I want is 1.75, so it alerts the computer to be ready for it. And we'll go ahead and send it out. All right, there it is. All right. The anticipation, of course, is that this is a put. Now, for those people who don't understand, a put is an option of the price going down. So if imagine yourself taking a rental in some dilapidated hotel or apartment house, and you say, and the owner says to you, okay, look, you're going to rent this place. Here's the rental price. But if the value or the quality of this place goes down, I will pay you back money. That's what options. I mean, you're not going to find that in the real world of real estate, but you will find it in the real world of trading. And that's what this is about. So we have a nice opportunity here. So I will be looking to see what the percentage is growth on this, and then look for the opportunity of getting into the midfield. Right now, our stop is here, which almost matches our midfield. Oh, look at that. Well, 50% of 50%. As you saw earlier, we got out. That's what you want. You don't want losses bigger than 50% in the options, because you need 100% ROI to take offset that 50. But you're going to have a lot of 50s, a lot of other exits that will help. Moving on. Okay, Nike. Let's see what Nike did to us. Okay, here's Nike. And Nike, see what I told you about? Here, our stop, it should be long range. I need to move the stop up here to this new range right in here. And oh no, it's a stop limit. I'm sorry, it's a stop limit. So, okay, get rid of one. Get rid of that one. Apparently, it doesn't like being knocked out. Okay, think or swim, whatever it is. The stop here is at 280. And Nike is at 510. We're almost in recoup. We're almost at recoup. That'll be kind of cool. Stochastics is stabilizing, and the MACD is still downtrending. We just do is wait it out. That's all we can do. That said, let's go on to PG. And PG, and we have here a little bit of a wait, and hopefully it will pop up soon. I hate pausing because that means that I maybe be doctoring something on what you're not being able to see. I assure you I am not doctoring. I will pause the video on Zoom here to let this catch up so we don't lose any time. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to pause it for a minute or so and save you some time. All right, there it is, and there it is, and there, look, interesting pattern here. This is kind of cool. Now this PG is a call. It was entered in up in the upper zone, and it's looking okay. Not too crazy about the stochastic. It's still in the downtrend, and stochastics and the MACD, but it is what it is. My defense is here at 50% at 230, and my entry was 454. So we got some protection, and my anticipation is I am going to get a nice upswing here and then be able to move my stop to midfield. So that said, let's go on now to XLK. XLK, here we are, and we're going to have to go for another pause. What is this? You can see, just proved that it's technical difficulties. Thank you very much. All right, XLK, a nice little move here. This is what they call a tweezer bottom, which is an indication of a reversal. Go away. And we are uptrending in the MACD, and there's a nice upturn here on stochastics, and our stop is setting at 77. Look how close that got. look how close it got. Well, you know, it marks it like that. All right, going on to quad. Quad being very disappointment. Let's go ahead and save you some time. All right, we got our data. Let's do it. Oh, interesting little doji. Sign of a possible reversal. Stochastics is down. You know, we'll watch it out. And how much does quad owe us? Oh, you can see technical difficulty. We don't have an idea. But we are down 1735 here plus whatever it owed us before. All right, let's go and handle the last one. This is going to be, oh, here we go again. Let me pause you for a minute. All right, we got our data for the last and final. All right, so this hit a 54%, which is right there. Now right here on the close. So we had a stop set up here at 135. So something happened in our, and this is where I talked to Thinkorswim about this, and the reason is that I didn't have my order ticket correct. But it doesn't really matter now. Why? It hit here. It hit that minus 50%. So here's what we do. I have that's not my rule. It's actually a very common rule that's very few traders really enact, and it's called last bar low. And last bar low is right there. And this is 54% down. So I don't want to take any more opportunity in losing more than 50%. So I'm going to do is go to last bar low here. And if it's reversing, look, we have some nice uptrend indicators possible. Who knows? But if we do, all the better. But we're going to go to the last bar low here and start shoring this up. So how do we do that? We come here to our stop. First of all, we have to know what is our stop low. And our stop low is 97.20. So I'm going to go ahead and use cancel replace. And I'm going to stop the limit here, and I'm going to go to the gearbox. In the gearbox, I'm going to switch from here to market. That gives me a GTC sell 10. Then it's going to come here and populate this. And now I'm going to come here and say, okay, if it falls below 87.10, I'm out. Done. That's it. Not taking any more chances with this. And I'll come down here to say confirm and then send. So now the stop is here. Now, for some reason, it didn't work. If that doesn't work, then what you do is, now why did it not work? Alrighty. I did do a replace. Oh, it did go to market. Because this bubble, and people get really upset, and I do too. This bubble, even though it's saying sell at 10, it's based on the closing price. That's why it looks so close to my stop limit. So right there is my it's the closing price, and here is my stop here. So how do I remember my stop here? We'll come down here to the bottom and go to create alert. And in create alert, I'm going to type in my 87.10. There we go. Decimal point. And there we are. Oh, what happened? This is really getting bizarre tonight. Let's try it one more time. Create alert. Oh, that's why. We went below. And we are having data streaming problems here with this. And wait a minute. Oh, Excel. Oh, I was looking at, excuse me, but apparently I was looking at the wrong issue. Who was I looking at? Oh, I apologize for this, and it's late at night, and well, this is coming up. Bring up to date. The videos are going out late for the next couple of days because I am at Craig Duswalt Rockstar Marketing, and I'm there rejuvenating some of my business ideas and going forward with the possibilities of several ventures dealing in trading. So that's why the website is also under construction. That's because we're looking at some changes there in the next couple of weeks. So still waiting on this data. I need to get to here. So let me go ahead and hold you guys on pause until this catches up so we'll bring any time. All right, there it is. There's our marker. Okay, so that's done. Oh man, what a struggle tonight. But there we are. I like to say it. I just put it out. Happens. We'll work it out. There is a little anticipation here. Who knows? Maybe there might be some turnaround, and we can get up back, regain back our 1490 in this for the session, and then get to the 410 to recoup. If not, goes on to the losers list, and I'll keep at it. And I thank you very much for today's winners and losers, October 13, 2019. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.